I'll never forget the day I told my family I was quitting my 9 to 5 to start my own business. Their laughter was deafening. My own parents mocked my idea like it was a child's fantasy. Who would ever pay for that, they asked, smirking, while my siblings rolled their eyes. I felt a mix of anger, doubt, and determination all at once. I wanted to prove them wrong, but deep down, I also wanted them to understand how wrong they were about me. Little did I know, the tables were about to turn, and in a way they never expected. From the very first meeting with my family after announcing my plans, it was obvious I wasn't getting support. My mom said I was being reckless, and my dad joked that I'd end up broke in 6 months. Even my siblings chimed in, offering unsolicited advice on why my idea wouldn't work. Every comment felt like a dagger to my confidence. I tried to explain the potential of my startup, but every word was met with doubt and ridicule. What hurt the most wasn't just the mockery, it was the betrayal. These were the people who were supposed to believe in me, yet they treated my dreams like a punchline. I remember staying up late at night, staring at the ceiling, questioning if I was crazy for even trying. But somewhere in the back of my mind, a small fire started to grow. If they thought I would fail, they didn't know me at all. That fire became my fuel. Every "you'll never succeed" became a challenge I silently promised to crush. I poured everything I had into my startup. Days turned into nights, and nights into weeks. I faced endless hurdles, technical problems, funding issues, and self-doubt, but I refused to quit. I learned to navigate mistakes, adapt quickly, and celebrate even the smallest wins. Slowly, my idea started gaining traction. First, a few paying customers. Then positive reviews. Then recognition from industry insiders. I remember the moment we signed our first major client. I called my parents to share the news, half expecting the same dismissive reaction. But something was different this time, they hesitated before responding. "That's impressive," my dad muttered. I could sense their disbelief. Meanwhile, my siblings started asking questions about how we managed to get so far. I couldn't help but smile. The laughter and mockery had vanished, replaced by a quiet, almost embarrassed admiration. By the time our company officially launched to the public, it was clear we were a success. Social media buzzed about our innovative product, and revenue numbers far exceeded what anyone could have imagined. My family, who had once scoffed at me, were now following every post, every article, every announcement. It was surreal to witness the same people who dismissed my ambition now looking at me like I held all the power. I realized that success wasn't just about money or recognition, it was about proving to myself that I was capable, and that belief mattered more than anyone else's opinions. Then came the day that will forever stay etched in my memory. My mom called me, hesitant, almost sheepish. "We were wondering if there might be a position for us in your company," she asked. My siblings followed shortly after, each trying to offer their skills as justification for a role. At that moment, I felt a rush of emotions, shock, disbelief, and a strange satisfaction. The very people who mocked me were now coming to me for help. I decided to handle it with grace, but also a little cheeky humor. I explained that positions were available, but they had to meet the same standards as everyone else. No favoritism, no shortcuts. Suddenly, the roles they imagined weren't guaranteed. I could see the panic in their eyes, they hadn't prepared for this. It was as if the universe had flipped the script entirely. I also made it a teaching moment. I shared the countless hours I'd worked, the sleepless nights, and the sacrifices it took to get here. My family realized that success wasn't handed out, it was earned. They understood, perhaps for the first time, that dismissing someone's dreams has consequences, and that mockery can't overshadow hard work. Seeing them humbled was strangely satisfying, but also deeply emotional. I wasn't angry anymore, I was proud, not just of my company, but of myself. I had turned ridicule into motivation, betrayal into drive, and mockery into triumph. The emotional payoff was more fulfilling than I could have imagined. Looking back, I realized that the journey taught me far more than just how to build a successful business. It taught me resilience in the face of doubt, patience when results aren't immediate, and self-belief when everyone else seems against you. The fire my family unintentionally lit under me became the engine of my perseverance. I want anyone watching this to remember one key thing: the people who doubt you, mock you, or belittle your dreams are not the measure of your worth. Only your actions, your dedication, and your belief in yourself determine your success. And sometimes, life has a way of showing people the reality of their words. As for my family, things have changed. We've learned to respect each other's journeys, and they now understand what it takes to build something from nothing. They may have laughed at me once, but they now see that laughter had nothing to do with me, it had everything to do with their own disbelief. And while it felt good to see them humbled, the greatest reward was knowing I stayed true to myself, never gave up, and emerged victorious. Success isn't about revenge, but about proving to yourself that nothing can stop you if you refuse to quit. And if life gives you the chance to show others what they doubted, that satisfaction is truly priceless. In the end, I realized that no amount of mockery or doubt could stop my journey. My family's laughter became my motivation, their disbelief my fuel. Today, they work alongside me not because they were owed anything, but because they finally understood the value of hard work and determination. If you've ever been laughed at, dismissed, or underestimated, remember this: your dreams are yours to chase, and your success is the ultimate response. Keep going, stay focused, and let your results speak louder than words.